Your career begins here at Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology. A deemed to be university, a nationally recognized and globally acclaimed destination to accomplish your academic aspirations. The Colonel Dr. JPR Research Park, along with the International Research Center, houses advanced research facilities that have 13 centers of excellence, 10 plus technology transfers, 100 plus patents, 10,000 plus reputed publications. The Satyabama Center for Advanced Studies is a state-of-the-art facility built with the aim to cater to the futuristic aspirations of our students with the aid of a metaverse studio, drone labs, makers space, media center, advanced characterization facilities, ICT-enabled classrooms, and supercomputing laboratories. The engineering departments are equipped with sophisticated infrastructure, fulfilling the academic and hands-on requirements of our students. The architecture department is furnished with sophisticated design studios and spacious drawing halls, all of which support the learning process of our postmodern generation architects. The Satyabama General Hospital, along with the School of Dental, Nursing, Pharmacy, and Physiotherapy, have advanced clinical facilities. The monumental Central Library houses a diverse collection of books, periodicals, and journals. Additionally, it also has an open-air theatre with a seating capacity of 1,000. The Management, Arts, Science, Law, and Hotel Management departments comprise of all the necessary and required facilities, creating the perfect ambience for our far-sighted students and catering to their skill set needs with the end goal of equipping them to live their dream. Our chain of laboratories with practical exposure equips our students to build a successful career. Our institution has a team of dynamic and outstanding teachers who are ever reachable to our enthusiastic students, promoting the spaces to learn and places to grow. Greenery around the campus greets and accommodates our students, who are the backbone of a developed nation, edging them on to achieve the summits of their success. Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to all the participants joining us for another insightful section of the Ocean Research Knowledge Series 2026, organized by the Center for Ocean Research and National Facility for Coastline Marine Research, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, with the support of Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India. ORKS 2026 is a scientific lecture series designed to provide researchers, students, and faculty members with a valuable insights from experts working in various fields of marine and ocean sciences. We are very happy to have all of you with us today. Today, expert lecture focuses on a very interesting and important aspect of Indian fisheries, fishing crafts and gears of India, a journey from tradition to modernization. Fishing crafts and gears represent a fascinating combination of traditional knowledge, local practices, engineering, and technological advancement. Today's session will help us understand this journey from traditional fishing practices towards modernization and innovation. It is my pleasure to introduce our speakers of today's section. Dr. P. Marimuthu. Dr. P. Marimuthu is an assistant professor research at Center for Ocean Research, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. We are delighted to have him with us today to share his knowledge and expertise on the diverse fishing crafts and gears of India and their evolution over time. Sir, a very warm welcome to you. Without taking much time, now I invite Dr. P. Marimuthu, sir, to take over the session. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimesh. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. It's Hi, good afternoon all. Uh, Myself, Dr. Marimuthu. So now we are going to see about fishing crafts and gears of India, a journey from tradition to modernization. So before getting into the topic like fishing crafts and gears, I will give you a small brief introduction about the maritime zones of India. Like it was stated by UNCLOS, which means United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. So first, it is a territorial zone, which is from the coastline to the 12 nautical miles, which means 1 nautical mile is equal to approximately 1.852 kilometer. So that will be considered as a territorial sea, and from 12 nautical mile to the 24 nautical mile will be considered as a contiguous zone, and from up to 200 nautical mile it will be considered as a exclusive economic zone. So after that, beyond that, it will be considered as a area beyond the national jurisdiction, which will be considered, which is also known as the high seas. So this contiguous zone and territorial sea will be always governed or maintained by the coastal states. So fishing crafts and gears. What is fishing crafts? So fishing crafts is a vessel used to transport fishers and fishing gears and to operate at the sea. For example, boat, catamaran, canoe, flag, plank built boat, FRP boat, mechanized trawlers. These all are considered as fishing crafts. And what is fishing gears? The fishing gears is the equipment used to capture or locate or retain fish or other aquatic organisms, which is called as fishing gears. Example, gill net, sea net, trawl, long line, and hook and line. So now getting into the fishing crafts, traditional fishing crafts. First, we will see about the traditional fishing crafts. It's a catamaran. The word derives from the Tamil called kattumaram, which means the long bound, the logs, like 4 or 5 logs will be bound together and they will be used to travel, like to capture the fisheries. So it is a fishing vessel. This is made traditionally from two or more beyond logs lashed together. So the propulsion or the movement will be based on the paddle or sail traditionally. The major distribution it is located in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and parts of the east coast. The fishing zone is mainly from the coastal and territorial waters. It won't go beyond that territorial waters. So next, Masula boat. It is a plank-built craft. These planks are stitched or lashed rather than the rigidly nailed in the traditional designs. It is flexible construction which helps withstand heavy surf, which means it will be for that wave action. It will be easy to travel. The gears which will be used here it is gill net and small scale coastal fishing. It is flexible structure to allow it to withstand the wave action during the beach landing. The fishing zone is it is also inshore and territorial waters, which means near to the coastal areas and as well as the territorial waters. So most of the not most of the all the traditional crafts, fishing crafts will go till the territorial waters. It won't go beyond the territorial waters. So the plank built boats constructs it is made up of wood, relatively low cost. The propulsion it is also made by paddle. It is suitable for coastal and near shore fishing. So these common gears operated here is the gill nets, hook and line, small seines, traps, and the fishing zone is near to the inshore and territorial waters. Next, it is a vallam. It is refers broadly to traditional wooden boats used in Kerala and parts of the southwest coast. The movement will be used by the paddle. The paddle, you can see it here. And the marine fishing, it is suitable for marine fishing, estuarine fishing, backwater fishing, gill netting, hook and line fishing. So the fishing zone, it is also inshore and territorial waters. So now we are getting into the modern fishing crafts. It is a FRP fishing boat. FRP is fiber reinforced plastics. So what are the advantages compared to the traditional boats? The traditional boats are made up of wooden logs, so it will be very heavy. However, in FRP boat, it is lightweight. It is corrosion or borer resistant. It is relatively low maintenance when compared to the wood. It is long service life. It is easy to mold into different designs and it is suitable for outboard engines. So in this image, you can see here there are the engine is fixed in that end of the boat. Posterior part of the boat, they will be fixing the engines, which will be useful to move faster in the territorial waters. The fishing methods are gill netting, long lining, hook and line, small scale, and trap fishing. So now mechanized trawlers. These trawlers, it is powered by inboard diesel engines. It is a larger fishing range. It will be go beyond that territorial zone, which will be considered as a contiguous zone, and the EEZ zone, which means exclusive economic zone. So the mechanized net hauling, it won't be the hauling will be done by the mechanized. The winches and hydraulic system will be fixed in the fishing crafts. The fish hold facilities also will be inside that boat. So the navigation communication equipment will be installed in that particular fishing crafts. So the target resources are demersal fishes, shrimps, cephalopods, crabs, and other bottom associated resources. The Persian boats, a large net surrounds a fish fish school, like group of fish is also known as the school. The bottom of the net is purged using a purse line, preventing fish from escaping downward. So the major target species are sardines, mackerels, anchovies, other small tunas. So the schooling in the pelagic fishes. So the pelagic region is the top region of the sea. The fishing zone is also territorial waters and from the territorial waters to the EEZ zone. So now coming to the long line vessels. So the long line vessels, you can find the image here. There will be a float, and the long lines will be like hook and line will be fixed throughout the region. So the large net surrounds a fish pool. Sorry, this is about that. This long line will be completely made for that capturing the sharks and rays in the deep water fishes region. So now coming to the fishing gears. The fishing gears can broadly be classified according to the method by which fish are captured. There are mainly two types. One is active gears and other is a passive gears. First, we will see about the passive gears. Passive gears are stationary. They don't have to be dragged or pulled out to capture the fishes. The hooks and lines, examples, the hooks and lines, traps, gill nets, active fish by themselves. So it should be stationary in a particular place. The catch is recorded by simply by removing the gear from the water after a time of period. Once it is get caught easily. So the hooks and lines. The characteristics are it is the simplest gear employed for fishing. Uh, Fishes are attracted to the bait or lure attached in the line like hook. The requirements are line and baited hook. Hooks are very enormously in shape, size, type of point, thickness of wire, and type of the end of the shank. It means there are different type of hooks available for various kind of fish which we are targeting, as well as the bait or lure are also will be different. For example, if you want to capture the squid, they will be using the squid jigs. So there are different kind of hooks and lines are there. So the fishing zones, it will be considered as inshore areas to the territorial region. Gill nets, these are all considered a passive gear, which means it will be fixed in a particular position. So the fish attempts pass through the mesh and become a gilled or entangled in the net. So the most of the time the gill net is be upright of a fiber netting. At the top there will be a floats, and the bottom there will be a small weights will be there for the each net. So the mesh size, based on the mesh size, there will be different in capturing the fishes. It can target particular size groups, relatively low fuel recruitment. The fishing zone is inshore areas and the territorial region. So now getting into the active gears. The active gears have to be moved, dragged, or towed in order to capture fishes. They usually require engine-propelled boats and involve additional investment over passive or stationary gears, because these active gears are towed or deployed to search for fish, and they typically deliver larger catches per operation but consume more energy too. So the best example is trawl nets. The trawl net used to be dragged throughout the water or at the bottom or subsurface water to capture the entire animal which will get into the net. So it operates close to or along to the seabed. The targets are shrimps, demersal fish, cephalopods, crabs, and other stuff. The fishing zone is contiguous zone and other is. So what is shore scene or beach scene? So the shore scene is a long net, wall of net with or without a back. It supports floats, sinkers, as I said earlier for the gill net. It is also supports the floats and sinkers, which are operated by the ropes attached to the end of the wings, which are used for hauling or carrying the fishes. They are usually operated in the coastal or shallow waters where bottom and subsurface are act as a natural barriers to capture all kind of fishes. It is simple operation and low cost, low capital requirement, and it is a community-based fishing. So this activity will be happen near to the coastal areas and territorial regions. It's a cast net you used to see near to the coastal region, like in beaches, you can find it out this kind of cast net. It is circular net thrown over fish, small scale gear, and operated by one fisherman, and it requires considerable skill and used in a shallow and coastal and estuarine waters. The fishing zone is operated near to the coastal areas and territorial region. Thank you. Thank you all. Any doubts you can ask me.
Thank you, sir. Participants, if you have any doubts, please put it in the chat box. Sir, one question is there. What are the biggest barriers small-scale traditional fishermen face when trying to adopt modernized crafts and gears?
Mainly for small scale fishermen, if they want to turn into modernized, money plays the major role here. So the economically it should be comfortable for them. Then only they can go for that modernized equipments. Otherwise, once they are now you cannot see the traditional boat which we used in the 1990s. Now all the fishermen are using only the FRP boat, which is fiber reinforced plastic boats, as well as they are using the modern crafts and gears. So that is what, based on the economy plays a major role in shifting into the modernized boats.
Sir, another question is there. How can India strike a balance between high efficiency fishing methods and marine resource conservation?
So it's a nice question actually. So to conserve the marine resources, as India, we are planning for TED, turtle excluder device, which helps a lot kind of conserving the marine fauna, especially the sea turtle. And they are keep on awareness to the people for releasing the sea turtle as well as the dugong and whale sharks if you're finding or sighting. So those places, the fishing won't be allowed.
I believe there are no other questions. So thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful and informative presentation. The session has been a very interesting perspective on the evolution of fishing crafts and gears in India, from traditional practices to modern technologies. Before we conclude today's section, I would like to share some few important updates for all the participants. So here I have shared the details of admissions regarding MSc Marine Biology program at Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology. Those who are interested in pursuing higher studies in marine biology are requested to go through the admission details I shared in the chat box. I request everyone to kindly check the chat box for all these details. With this, we conclude today's ORKS 2026 expert lecture. We look forward to welcome you all again in our upcoming sessions of the Ocean Research Knowledge Series 2026. Thank you once again and have a wonderful day.